Hi everybody, it's Nathan here from Military AutoSource at the RF Lakenheath Commissary. Welcome to 2019 and our first new video. So today we're going to be looking at this 2019 Dodge Challenger SXT. This one also has the Plus package. So this is the 3.6 V6 with the 8-speed automatic transmission, which puts out about 305 horsepower. So I know what you're thinking, it's only the V6 and it's not the V8 and all that good stuff, but let me tell you that this is about $10,000 less than the V8, and it's designed for you people, or for you guys out there that want to get a muscle car but don't want the expense of the V8. So this one up front, you can see it's the big bold Dodge styling. That's very traditional. They keep everything nice. They've done a really good job of keeping it retro. We come around the side, you can see it's got the really nice 20-inch alloy wheels, and these are part of the Plus package, and these really do sit the car up very nicely. It just gives it that sporty look. It comes with the normal stuff, you know, you've got remote keyless entry, you've got remote start, you've got all the power windows, door locks, all that good stuff. Moving down the side, you'll notice it's got a very nice set of lines running down the side. That's really cool, and it has a black belt line, and I actually like the black with this Toro red. I don't think the chrome would look too good on this. The chrome fuel cap, that sticks out like a sore thumb. That's really nice. It's retro inspired and it just drags your eyes to it. And then round the back, Dodge, you know, they always have had really cool tail lights and back ends. I love the way that they have the separated LED lights now for the red, and then they have the big Dodge in the middle. You got that dual exhaust down the bottom. Again, this is the V6, so you're not going to get that V8 rumble, but you know, there's lots of ways you can actually make that happen yourself. And then one good thing that Dodge have done, which is they kept very good, is in the rear they always give you a big trunk space. So even though you've got the two-door coupe muscle car, there's plenty of room for people, luggage, all that good stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get in the car. Let's take it for a drive, and then we can have a look at some of the other cool features and stuff on the inside. So this is the 2019 Challenger SXT, and one of the first things you'll notice when you get in the car is this lovely red Nappa interior. Really does stand out well with the red exterior. It really gives this car a really nice contrast. Up front here, you've got Dodge's new traditional digital layout. This is a new one that they're using, and everything's in eyesight. It's really easy to use. Of course, you've got the speed there right in the middle, and then you've got the analog speed on the right, and then you've got your tachometer on the left. This car has lots of cool features as well. It has sport mode, all that good stuff, and then it has the Uconnect 4C radio. So this is the one that lets you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that good stuff. It also has the 276 watt amplifier in here as well. And then this radio also houses the controls for some of the things that are in the Plus package. So you get the heated steering wheel, the heated seats, and you get vented seats as well. So if you're in Florida or somewhere like that, those air conditioned seats come in handy. And if you're in, you know, Minot or wherever, the heated steering wheel and the heated seats, they really come in handy as well. Now, as I said earlier at the beginning, this is a V6 model. It does have 305 horsepower, and this is by no means a slow car, but it's designed to allow you entry into the muscle car market. So what we're going to do now is just going to open it up a little bit for you, just so you can see, and then you can feel the car move. It really does move along. It's not a slow car by any means. It's got plenty of passing power, and it really does give you confidence when you're driving. This car is a whole lot of fun to drive. Alright, so this is the 8-speed automatic transmission, and it has, of course, your park, reverse, all that good stuff, but it also has manual mode as well. So when you're in D, you can just slide it across to the left, and then you go into manual mode. And then what you do is to change gear, you just pull it backwards to go up the gears, and then to go down the gears, you just push it forward. So right now I'm doing 50 miles an hour, and I'm in 6th gear in manual mode. So this really does help with the car because it keeps the engine quiet. You know, when you're on the freeway, if you're doing 70, 80 miles an hour, you're in 8th gear, the engine, you can see the revs drop all the way down to about 1,000. So that gives you big benefits as well, because there's less maintenance on the engine, less wear and tear, and the engine's working less. And then, you know, you could put it back into D as you're driving along. You can just switch between the two. And then up front here, you have the sport mode button, So if you want to unlock some of the features on the car, take off the speed restriction, bit more steering through, bit more responsiveness through the steering, turn on sport mode, and then gently put your foot down, and you'll feel the vehicle start to pick up really quickly. So like I said, it's 305 horsepower, so there's quite a lot in there to keep the car and you excited. This radio system's very cool as well. Like I say, it houses everything, but when you put your Android Auto in there or your Apple CarPlay, that really does unlock some of the cool features. Just the navigation bit from your cell phone, that's really cool, but being able to play your Spotify or any of your other streaming music services straight through, that's awesome. We've done a couple of videos on how this works, so if you're on the blog, just have a look at the Uconnect and you'll see there. And the Uconnect, just FYI, is also the hands-free one, so when you get text messages and you know, emails, things like that, you can actually respond to them via voice command, or there is a privacy setting where you can say, hey, I don't want to answer this right now, I'm driving. So that's really cool. There's a couple of creature comforts in the car. This is a power steering column, so it doesn't have the cable that you pull down, you just use a little button here. It's got the remote keyless entry, it's got the remote start, it's got the backup camera. There's loads of safety features as well. This car has like active head restraints, it has rain brake support. So basically what that means is every now and again the ABS sensor will just touch the brake disc with the brakes to keep them dry for when you're out there in wet conditions. It's got all-speed traction control, so you can have a bit more control in wet weather. It's got loads of other safety features as well, multi-stage airbags, park sense. You've got in the side, you've got cross path detection, so you can see if cars are in any of your blind spots, they show up in the mirrors. So there's really loads of cool features on this car. Now if you're watching this on the blog, look to the left hand side, you'll see a link where you can download the entire spec for this vehicle. It's on there, and you know, if you need any information on it or anything like that, come and see myself, Chris, or my son Ethan up at the Lakenheath Commissary. The car is here now, we're ready. You can go out for a test drive in it, have a look at it, talk about the vehicle. There's lots of cool things we can do for you at Military AutoSource. Just a few: we have lowest price guarantees, we have custom order ability, we have finance assistance, we have trading assistance. This really is a good program. We're not a stateside dealer, we don't act like a stateside dealer. If you have questions about a car, it's very, very friendly. Just come and see myself, Chris, like I said, or my son Ethan at the commissary. Ask any questions you have, because we want to make sure that you get a good deal on the next vehicle you purchase. So that's the 2019 Dodge Challenger. Like I said, there's a huge amount of good stuff on this car, so if you're on the blog, download the spec sheet just to the side there, and if you want any more information on it, come and see us at the commissary. We have lots of other vehicles available as well as Harley Davidsons, so if you need information, come see us. That's what we're here for. Have a great day, thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you soon.